Hey, is this thing on? Yo, Trevor, man, can I ask you a question? Where is GTA 6?
Go f*** yourself!
All right, I cannot make this up. This is how desperate Grand Theft Auto fans are getting for Grand Theft Auto 6. This kid is standing outside of the Rockstar North headquarters asking where GTA 6 is. This is hilarious. He looks like this guy from the GTA 5 trailer that everyone originally thought was Nico. So today we've got four main things to talk about, those being Grand Theft Auto 6 has its website updated, Franklin's voice actor is trolling Grand Theft Auto fans on Instagram with GTA 6 posts. Trevor is interviewed and asked a question about Grand Theft Auto 6 in virtual reality. And also, Rockstar seems to be teaming up with different companies looking for new hires. So, starting out with number one, let's go ahead and talk about the Grand Theft Auto 6 website, because this is a whole heap of just giant clickbait that you might have seen within the last day or so. And basically, Grand Theft Auto VI.com and GTA Vice City Online.com were updated. So I actually talked about this back in March and April of this year, but as of yesterday, this was brought into the spotlight once again, but this time it was just pure clickbait. So an article was created making it seem like this was just updated, these websites, and this is something new, which is why I initially got excited, but upon further investigation, this is just the info from March and April that somebody regurgitated. So I guess what happened was this was sparked from the original post on the Grand Theft Auto forums from the Cool Fatty Kid. Someone posted this on Reddit, and then whoever made that article saw this on Reddit and posted it as if it just happened. But to recap, however, because this is pretty interesting, the domain of GTA Vice City Online.com was updated back on March 23rd, 2020. So Take-Two Interactive actually owns both of these domains, VI.com and Vice City Online.com. So they are real. They are legit. And in ViceCityOnline.com, that website domain was first registered on November 29th, 2009. So it's been around for a while, and then obviously back in March of this year, it was re-updated. So my thoughts on this domain is that Take-Two owns this as it could pertain to a future Grand Theft Auto, but really they own it so that, say, fans, competitors, or anything like that most likely can't get their hands on it and promote other things or anything related to GTA. Or some of these companies, you know, if they got a hold of this, could hold that domain as ransom. If Take-Two decided that they wanted ViceCityOnline.com and I own that domain, I could sell it to them for $100,000 because they would probably pay anything to an extent to get that domain before just taking me to court and getting it for free anyway. So the second domain is GTAVI.com, which is mentioned in this article, obviously, and that was first registered on May 12th, 2006, before GTA 4 was even announced. And it was actually updated on April 10th, 2020. So this is the one that's most likely going to be used. But what's interesting is that if you Google GTAVI.com, it doesn't redirect to anything. However, if you Google GTAVII.com, it will redirect to the GTA 5 introductory website. So in due time, when 6 is announced, it will probably redirect to this instead of GTA 5. So pretty interesting there, but that's a lot of old news, a lot of clickbait. So just negate that kind of stuff. Well, the republishing that article is clickbait, but as far as the domains go, that is legit. So number two, let's go ahead and talk about Franklin. So as we know, Franklin's actor Sean Fontino is a big troll. I think he gets flustered with everyone asking about Grand Theft Auto 6, so he just kind of rolls and trolls with it. And on his Instagram is where he does all of this, but he posts very cryptic photos with cryptic captions, and then he'll just go on and delete the images as if nothing happened, causing a lot of controversy and things like that in the community, all while he just sits back and laughs about it. So one of his most recent posts is XISATG, and it's very obvious that is Grand Theft Auto 6 backwards. And he recently posted that, stirred up the pot, then deleted it. Or there's a picture he posted of a blue Rockstar North logo with no caption. But hey, we're talking here about the guy who since around 2014 has posted images of him wearing motion capture suits, probably when he was recording for GTA 5, alongside captions like "coming soon" or wait till y'all see what we have planned. You know, things like that to just rile everybody up when in reality, it's actually nothing at all. So now that we got Franklin out the way, let's go ahead and talk about Trevor. So we've heard from Michael and we've heard from Franklin and their actors and their thoughts on Grand Theft Auto 6 and how they just kind of troll the community, but at the same time kind of get mad about people for asking about GTA 6 all the time, understandably. So we've never really heard much from Trevor's actor, Stephen Ogg. That's because this guy is out making movies and he's not worried about video games, and that's why we never hear from him, because the man doesn't play video games at all. I think he said before that he's played GTA 5 probably like 3 or 4 times, and it was just with his son. But recently, he sat down for an interview with Inverse for a 20-minute or so long interview, and in one segment, he's actually asked about Grand Theft Auto 6 and if he thinks that GTA 6 will feature virtual reality, where he goes on to talk about his experiences, rare experiences playing GTA 5 in VR, and he just kind of briefly touches base on that. So this doesn't confirm anything, but this snippet I think is just cool to hear from Trevor, because he does talk about GTA 6 and the topic of that because he was asked about it. I thought it would be cool to just throw that in there to kind of fulfill my OCD, as Trevor is pretty much the only actor who we haven't heard mention anything about GTA 6 release. So with that said, I want y'all to have a listen in here. This is about a 1.5-minute long clip. You can skip ahead if you don't want to listen to that, but it's pretty cool to hear from Trevor.
Should Grand Theft Auto 6 be virtual reality? And would we survive if that happened?
I've never played the video games. I'm not a video game person, so I don't know. I mean, the only thing I could say is I would imagine GTA 6 has to be better than GTA 5. Corridor Digital. Mm-hmm. Great guys. I did virtual reality there. They actually made for me a GTA 5 virtual thing. First of all, I tried virtual reality then and another time, and I don't like it. Case in point, this time I tried it, and I was in the thing, and you know, of course, people are around watching, right? Yeah. It's Trevor playing GTA virtual reality 5. Yeah. This will be great. I put the thing on, and so then I said to them, I'd never really played it, so I said, what do I do? They're like, you know, punch someone. I was like, no, that sounds. So I'm just like walking, punch someone. I'm like, no, that's dumb. What else can I do? They're like, you can get a gun and shoot someone. I was like, that sounds horrible too. No interest in that. What else? Steal a car. I was like, well, maybe I'll drive a car. That sounds fun. Anyways, this was about 10, 15 minutes of this until I took the entire headset off, sure. the thing. And I said, this is good job, but this is not for me. Yeah. And then I had to go do a panel or a talk. And I barely made it through because I was physically, I felt like I was going to throw up. The vertigo of the virtual reality world, I was just like, nope.
All right, well, that was pretty interesting stuff right there. Just a little recap of some GTA 6 news. As, like I said, I kind of wanted to clear up some of the misinformation going on with the clickbait about some legit stuff that's just a few months old at this point. Trevor talking about GTA 6, and then also Sean Fontino and how he just trolls the community. So, anyways, hopefully y'all enjoyed this little recap, this news. So stick around, subscribe if you want to. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoy. Little love goes a long way, and I hope to see y'all in my next video.